This video is gonna be a clown fiesta. It's just concede after concede after concede after concede.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Really good early game. Consecration against Shaman, I think can make sense, right? With some totem stuff, but the totems we'd really care about killing are probably just gonna be bigger than that. Like, yes, it can hit a... Ooh, this feels so good to play on one. It can hit a 0-2 totem, an evil totem or whatever, but it won't kill Mana Tide or anything bigger. This does feel like it's a fast Shaman with maybe some totem package. That's scary. At this stage, Libram's not going to be as good, I think. Just get more attack in play. That shotbot's pretty sticky, so the Libram here might help me trade next turn. Libram being at 1 is nice to stay on curve. There's the evil totem. Okay. It looks like he's just playing the evil totem and going Fate. All right, well, that's sort of easy, isn't it? Let's try to put as much health on these as we can, I think. They both deny the 1 attack on that guy. Of course, this can get buffed and then have a better trade, but still, no big deal. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's always a custom card video that's been the most recent custom card video, and in the description, you'll find a link to the next most upcoming custom card video. I don't know if that made any sense, but it's what that's the deal. Somebody in chat might be able to help out here. Chat, try to help. Cool. Okay, so we just won the early game. Awesome. Aldor Attendant coming in clutch. I actually don't hate Consecration against Enraged Warrior. They do have a lot of those boards with the little boom bots and stuff. Of course, I don't want to kill like 47 boom bots and die, but if we have to, it's better than maybe letting him manipulate the boom bots. He got bored. That might be as good an explanation as any I've heard. Yeah. I actually think coin hero power here has some merits because of the Hand of Adal. I think it's very, very likely to survive if I coin hero power here, which gives me a 3/3 play on turn 2. Also allows me to cycle the hand into something. I already have the turn 3 anyway. Now I know coin hero power is a not a commonly seen tactic, but in this particular instance, I think it might be right. If it does die, we're sad. If it doesn't die, we've made a move. We've made a play, and I think it's unlikely to die. I mean, he's not going to want a risky skip or a 1/1, right? A conundrum. What are you using here, right? And it works. We did hit the 2-drop anyway, which makes me regret this a little bit, to be honest. Like, if I'd known we were going to have a natural, you know, proactive 2-drop to play, I would maybe not have considered throwing away the coin. Although I still think this is a reasonable line. Oh, is this our version of the deck or just something different? I wonder if this place is scary. Oh my god, I feel like this might be my version of, or a similarly designed one. Certainly possible to have independent ideation, but I'm actually just gonna trade. I think we're cool. Next turn we can go Murder Libram, it's fine. You confuse him, Regis. Yeah, coin hero power is taking it out of people, yeah.
Hi KILLBIN, do you know what the cutoff for 11 stars is?
I don't know the cutoff. They said like high legend. I had heard like, you know, even 2000 was reasonable. Like 2000 was enough to count, but I don't know the official like number cutoff. And it may change, frankly. It may not always be the same. So I wouldn't even try to rely too much. I know this seems good right now, but I have a feeling it could be even better later. Let's just stay on curve. This Murder doesn't really need this buff. Doesn't necessarily help us trade much based on the stats on board, but it's free. I mean, I guess hero power is a little valuable too, but yeah, this might actually matter now. This feels exactly like my list. So far, every card is a card from my list. So far, we're card for card. I run Kargath, Risky Skipper, double into the fray, Frightened Flunky. I mean, it feels like it may be us. Who knows, though? Who knows? I think we're probably just happy to Bronze Explorer Libram here. It still ties to Kargath, which sucks. But, we have plenty of cards thanks to the Life Force Crusader. Let's take Onyxia. I mean, Malagos is kind of cool with a Consecration, but that's just, I think that's too memey. Onyxia is not great against Risky Skippers, but how many of those will there actually be, right? So we're encouraging this trade. I hate to lose the lifesteal, but when we have the Amber Watcher and the Libram of Hope, we already have a lot of healing in hand, so.
Your flaws are your strength.
Ah, okay. Everything getting pretty damaged here. If he plays another minion, this dies, which is nice. Same can be said for the risky, unless he trades it in.
Monday. I wish it was Sunday, cause that's my fun day I don't have.
What a nicely
it's
pleasant.
Just another manic Monday.
Trudy's, what a pleasant cheer from you, man. I love that song. I always love that song. It is indeed a manic Monday. Yeah, I'm feeling a little manic. Why is Aldor still 2 mana in your game? That's just deck tracker acting weird. I don't know. It didn't update yet. It's 1 mana. We've played it at 1 mana a lot. Don't worry. Blah about this turn. I guess we're gonna use this Aldor. I've been trying not to use it this whole time, but now I think I have nothing else to do. So let's use it. So far, we have not seen a card on this list that does not originate from my list I posted this weekend. I hope that list is picking up some momentum. That'd be awesome, dude. I thought it was cool. Scrap Golem and Rage Warrior. I'm sure it's worse than normal and Rage Warrior, but at least that's what I promised in the video, but maybe it's still good enough, right? Is the pack active? It is, yeah. Patch is what I'm trying to say.
In the Scatman skibby dibby dibby odar dub dub yodar dub dub skibby dibby dibby odar dub dub.
All right, I guess we Aldor again. Our hand's a little too full right now for the Light Forged, right? We don't quite get enough cards. I wouldn't hate playing it. I mean, I think the 7/7 is pretty awesome right now, but we don't need that many cards. We're just gonna make the same play we made last turn. I mean, hopefully this is the kind of only or the biggest big buffed minion he has here, given that I think this wasn't in hand yet when he played. This was maybe in hand for the second one, but not the first into the fray, I think. So we should be clear on giant dudes to Aldor. I mean, there's a Korgath Prime, I guess, of course, that could be played immediately. If he draws that, though, I'm going to be real sad. I've spent, like, who knows how much extra mana, right, on the... okay, well, that's actually from the Flunkies. That does not indicate this is our list. Ooh, Battle Rage is so good there. Oh, my God. They do always have the second Risky Skipper. Why did I believe otherwise was possible? What was I thinking? It's like mandatory. They always have another. Where are our discount cards, man? Give this dude a discount. Ah, finally. Okay. This might be something we have to play, even though we're still only gonna get 3, and we burn a card. That feels really bad. No, we can get by with Amber Watcher. I take it back. Amber Watcher's fine.
Looks like I'm here just in
It's almost the full heal, and it's a pretty good minion. I'm gonna buff it as well. Since all of these have 1 attack, there's like 3 1 health minions. I could try to protect one of these 1 health minions, but then he's just got the weapon. So I'm just gonna invest in the kind of best minion to create a big annoying force to deal with. Once these have kind of traded down a little, I'm hoping a Consecration will help resolve a board. Oh, I forgot about the Risky Skipper on those 1/1s. That sucks, honestly. Then they couldn't attack yet, but I maybe could have buffed one actually. I don't know. Probably should have. Well, no, not really, because again, this just trades in that case, or you know, something trades in since it's only a 1/1 buff. Still not worth. Investing in the bigger thing was still the right decision. All right, Consecration right now a little shy, but so he's good there. A lot of armor. We don't care about the armor so much. We'll win the late game value. Well, now Consecration kills the 4/2, but I imagine he trades that in, right? He's gonna run in the 4/2 and the 1/4 so that he's not exposed to Consecration. But that'll give me a decent Life Force Crusader with a reasonable amount of health on board. He may not want to use the weapon if he has Drug Corsairs. He may want to discount those, so that may be a read. There's no Drug Corsair available. He decides not to kill this, which definitely gives me a much better Consecration. Okay. Consecration it is! It's insane now. Actually a game-winning Consecration, right? Gonna buff this since we have plenty of health. Particularly with a Libram incoming. That was probably a game winner right there. I think we just won the game. Dexter said he couldn't rage today because he didn't want to crash on patch day. Yeah, I don't know why I crashed that time. That was weird. That was legit kind of weird. That was odd. That's not something we normally see. Am I gonna have the Consecration a Deathwing? Ugh. It feels terrible. And it really limits my turn too. Yeah, this is annoying. I have to though. I don't have a choice. mean, I'm ahead of 4-4. It's not so bad. He should be running out of threats soon. I mean, we know this list. It's straight up just, it's just the list we built this last week. Double Dread Corsair that are potentially buffed. Two natural scrap golems. Actually 2 injured Tolvirs. It looks like one of those was a gifted Tolvir, although that doesn't really make sense. This draws him the Dread Corsairs if he doesn't already have them. There's the big scrap golem. Okay, so that's the Libram of Justice target, no doubt. Although that is a bit awkward. I do take quite a bit of damage from that. Maybe I just run in the minion here on the Libram. Yeah, we probably just run in the minion. Libram of Justice, run in the minion. That way I don't take too much damage. Then we kill the Armor Smith. Can I take 6 and go to 11? I mean, if he's truly playing my deck, yes, honestly, I can. But if he's not playing my deck, I don't think I can. Plus, I just get the Librams back this way. I think this is better. I really don't have an answer to the Kargaths right now. I really don't have an answer to the Kargaths at the moment. Man. As soon as he plays a Kargath, I'm a bit stranded right now. I don't have a Libram because I just used it. I don't have Aldor's. I mean, I can stall it with this Libram, but I need a turn where he kind of takes a bit of a whiff, and I can stabilize on the Lightforge Crusader. Or like a lower pressure turn, right? Something with like 5 or less damage would be nice. But then again, I could play on a Nixia now that both Risky Skippers are gone. That's pretty likely to stick. How much burst can he have? Well, if he's running my exact list, he has almost 0. We don't have a Grom in that list. If he's not running my list, if he's playing like a variation or, you know, he added a Grom, we don't know, right? He could have added Groms, he could have added Porkrons, etc. It's kind of hard to say. Another turn where I just can't take a pass turn here, I don't think. This is so risky though if he has that Kargath. Like, Kargath just murders this. I mean, I guess going to 10 is good because it kills the Kargath. That maybe helps a little, honestly. It's not unlikely for him to have a Kargath. He has 2 in the deck. Kargath at this stage is starting to feel like an inevitability, not a possibility, right? It's coming soon. You need to figure out something soon. I'm not worried about it armoring him up. I mean, we're gonna win in fatigue or whatever eventually. I'm worried about the 10-10. That's Kargath, I bet. I bet he drew it last turn, but decided to go for the wide board instead. No, not a Kargath. Inner Rage. Okay. Double Inner Rage or maybe a Rampage. Oh, double Inner Rage. That's not so bad. Again, I don't care about the armor. This is only 6 damage, so that's no biggie. Livewire Lance. Okay, this is actually probably the Crusader turn. I think we have a moment here. I don't hate on Nixia either, and I don't hate Aldor Truthseeker either, but I need to find a moment to do this. And this feels like the moment. We have 5 slots in hand, so that's kind of perfect. I don't actually think it's even likely to go off. Oh, I'm still just so dead to... I'm so dead to Kargath. I can't beat... Well, I have no Zari now, so maybe I can just ignore Kargath for a bit. That might actually be fine. Like, if he attacks a Kargath into this 9/9 now, it's annoying because it's not a 10/10, but maybe I can... I don't know. Looks like he's going to want to play a Lackey at least. That's good news. Knox with 28 months. Oh my god. And Patrick Santos with Twitch Prime. Jeez. When did that Kargath hit? Where did that come from in his hand, guys? I missed it. Where did that come from in hands? Am I burning a card?
A year of subbing, but more in enjoying. Stay awesome, my dude.
How do I answer this, dude? How do I kill this? I don't know how to kill this. I mean, I really hope he just wants to take this trade, right? I don't know. I actually could have attacked first if I plan on using these durabilities, huh? I don't know if I want to, though, even. Doesn't really do anything without a consecration to line up a trade. I mean, if I want to use the durabilities later, I get more value potentially, but am I ever going to use them, I guess, is the question. Oh, another Rampage. Oh, that does give this a little more health, but it doesn't help kill that, which is all we really care about. I feel like I'm just stranded. I don't know what to do. A Libram of Hope is cool off of Liadrin, I guess, but the odds of me getting that are pretty slim because my hand is so full. So Aldor Truthseeker buff. It goes to 8 health. I think I have to try this at least. I mean, God knows it's not by any means likely guaranteed or perfect, but it's possible. It's possible. I think Kargath is what has to hit it, right? When I say, that's what I mean by when I say survived, by the way, I don't know. I mean, that it doesn't die to a non-Kargath entity, and then I figure out the Kargath later. These might actually be a bit of a problem with board damage. So I think Kargath has to hit here. He hits me for 4.
Life and hope.
Oh, God. Really? Oh, man. Come on, dude. Hopefully it's like Deathwing. Well, even that might be a problem for me. I don't know. Even that could be an issue, so maybe I shouldn't wish that on myself. Faceless Lackey. Okay.
This one's a real
He's not playing these. Why isn't he playing them? So this is a heal 6. It's not enough heal 6 right now, though. Lightforged Zealot heals another 2. I think I'm gonna like Liadrin to get the most healing possible, right? I think I can. I can't play the other dude, sadly, of course, but I mean, Zealot is also a little bit of healing, but it's not enough. I need this to be like mostly the Librams. Is that even enough? I don't even know if that's enough. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I think we're dead, right? 11. Yeah, it's not even enough. Oh my God. Even with 4 extra Librams, it wasn't enough. Ugh.
Welcome.
God.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
How
Hope
can that
Libram
be?
Paladin is better. I love
And my
it.
opponent, by the way, has 71 armor. If it hadn't been for this Dragon Queen Alex off of his Draconic, maybe we could have got there, right? Ugh, we were so close, dude. So close to turning the corner. Libram, yeah, it feels better so far, I think. I really like the Aldor Attendant at 1. It's been a big deal. It's been a big deal. I hate losing to my own deck, though. Well, no, I kind of like it, I guess. Actually, if I'm going to lose, I'd rather lose to my deck than somebody else's deck. I feel like if he had been a normal Enraged Warrior, he might not have won that game. So, I don't know. I feel like that game, we played that 10 times. I think we win 5 at least. Maybe 6, 7. Maybe 6, 7. I'll see how soon I can get it done. Ooh, this is just the best new feeling. We keep top decking it on turn 1. It's never in the opening hand, but we keep top decking it. Thoughts on Call to Adventure? It is interesting with Aldor, but I have liked the Sun Gills okay so far. Having all these buffs in the deck makes the Sun Gills feel pretty reliable to me, like having a minion that's gonna pop up on board. And in theory, I like that. Now, I will say sometimes the buffs are stranded. Like, they just sit there, they don't do much right away. But, nerfs in action. I love to see it.
good explorer comes prepared.
Very strong tempo opener so far. I think we went Amber Watcher against Hunter. Not that we need it on curve right now or anything, but Hunter, you know, they can make crazy, scary attacks later. So, give me that reliable healing. And Zigzor's still awfully big, but you can see the difference here, right? Like, Lightforged Zealot wouldn't clear this if it were the old Zigzor, and now it does. By that, I mean the old Scavenger's Ingenuity. Zigzor's the same, but the old 5/7 Zigzor there wouldn't have died. He still would have had 5 health. Could have traded in the 1/1, I guess, but, you know. All these little things add up. Small nerfs like that go a long way. Aww. Man. I guess I haven't seen Ooze popping into Highlander Hunter that much, but I don't hate it. Seems reasonable enough. Ooh, free Librams take good trades, man. We actually go here for the value trade even?
You never challenged
Maybe.
us.
Why not?
We're Twitch chat. We win anyway.
I don't get it back
by the
immediately,
way.
but I like it better, I think. Keeps more stats on board. You never challenged us. We were Twitch chat. We win anyway. Hello, by the way. I don't know what I mean. What that means. But thanks, Corin, man, for the 100 bits. Oh my God, yes! So against Priest, I think we have a little more time. Do we even keep a Lightforged Crusader against Priest just because we know it's going to stretch out a little longer and we need to play it more towards the mid game? I mean, I don't hate the idea of getting a faster start too, I guess. Yeah, we'll have time to draw this. We'll have time. I'm actually going to keep these though. I think these are reasonable enough keeps. Okay, well, Librams are cheap. Something. Hopefully we find some more cool stuff in the meantime. Aldor Attendant, man, top decking this on one feels so good. It feels so good. 1 mana 1/3s are just the jam, dude. Hearthstone might just give the priest some like kind of bad pure cards, right? Like maybe they get cards they don't really know how to utilize so well because they don't have only priest cards in their deck, right? I mean, maybe they do have only priest cards. Who knows? Maybe their pure cards will work just fine. Hard to say.
I have trained for days.
Overconfident orc. That feels like a pretty decent coin crusader. Trade. When I say decent, I mean like not terrible, but not great.
For justice.
This.
I mean, the question is, right, how are we going to play this game out? Are we going to play for a tempo pressure push where we utilize our Librams to push damage? Are we going to play for late game just like resource dumps off of Lightforged Crusader where we make some big reload turns time after time? Are we going to play for insane value off Lady Liadrin? I would say fatigue is always a bit of a problem when you go for the kind of insane Lady Liadrin value lines, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, order, yes. Oh, yeah. I should hit with the 1/1 first. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Good explorer.
I don't think Hero Power Shotbot's more important than deciding what we need to know right now. Onyxia is like weirdly annoying for Priest, maybe. Evasive Draconid is also somewhat annoying because they can't target it, but I think I have more plays in the 7 mana range. Perhaps less plays in the kind of late game range. New patch out first? Yes, new patch out. It's here. It's made it. Is Warrior still good? I don't know yet. Probably. I don't think the Warrior nerfs did much. I really don't think any of the nerfs like really killed anything. I think all the classes that got nerfed are still gonna be solid. They just lose a little bit. You know, it gives more room for other classes to kind of make up the difference, which is perfect. That's what we needed. It's great. Okay, that just keeps this alive for me now. And it comes back as a 4/1. That's a strange decision, perhaps.
I'm going to throw the book.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. If anything, I would have. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you killed a 4/2, but you gave me a 4/1. I mean, I guess it was still a net gain because you drew a card and you removed a minion. I don't know though. Feels like there had to be a somewhat better line there. Maybe just save the buff for later, you know? I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. Share your thoughts. What would you have done? All right, I mean, we're creating a lot of pressure. This is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. I like Amber Watcher here better than Aldor Seeker because we don't need the discount. This stabilizes the board even more. Of course, the same stat line here. The taunt's probably not very relevant, so just get the health total here back on the Bronze Explorer and push a lot. Misplay, they said. Taking extra damage, they said. We're at 30, you fools. We're at 30, you fools. How dare you? You didn't see the line. I knew he was going to Shadow Madness my Bronze Explorer, trade it in, and then give it back to me with an extra attack bonus. I could see it coming. Man, this deck is just forcing people to concede out of frustration. What on earth? It didn't even seem like a... That didn't even seem like he was in a bad spot. It's Priest. He's a million recovery cards and heals and removals. What on earth just happened? Okay. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I like Consecration against Demon Hunter. I like Murder on Curve a lot. This is a perfect opener. This is great. Exactly what you need to beat a Bear Wolf. Big old Bear Wolf. Okay. I like Aldor. Chaos Strike is awkward right now. It's just gonna go face with it. Okay, cool. It's good to see. Is Dragon Hunter still good? Yeah, particularly Highlander variations are awesome. All right, Murger, let's go, bro. I like this hand a lot, man. We do have a bit of an awkward turn 3 at the moment. I mean, Hero Power Libram's not terrible. It's probably gonna get a spy, but not even gonna ping the Divine Shield here, huh? Maybe he's thinking he doesn't want it to die. I don't know. Bit odd. Am I gonna play for board maintenance here, or am I just gonna turn the corner since I have the Consecration anyway? We may not want a Consecration. We may want an Aldor. So let's not quite turn the corner yet. Let's play for board maintenance still. I like putting these to 2, right, so that the even though it feels kind of wasted because of the Divine Shield and stuff, it's just keeps him alive on board right now. Chaos Strike again. Okay. Eye Beam, sure. He's not building out much board, so this trade line worked out really nicely for us actually, because now we can coin the Aldor without feeling bad, right? Before it was gonna feel a little bad. Ooh, Libram Consecration is pretty cool for potential Priestess of Fury answers later. Love being ahead against Demon Hunter right now. That's pretty crazy. I mean, he did play double Chaos Strike, but he's also been sitting on a lot of cards. So I don't know if the Chaos Strikes were out of necessity for lack of other plays. Sure felt like it, right? Twin Slice to open up some Outcast, maybe? No, just Twin Slice plus Gravebound. But that's 1 damage shy. So I can just like trade this in. I could also heal it, but I think I want to save that heal for later. This is fine. Our Libram is now free. Putting that down to 1 is definitely weird. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, another concession. I don't really need it until later. I'd rather just play for tempo cards than a removal card. Like this encourages a very high pressure state, right? And the other card doesn't. It encourages playing from behind a little bit almost. I mean, not really. You can play Libram of Justice from ahead, to be fair. I just think it's less good from ahead. You're often thinking about it from behind. Okay, so our hand is empty, but we got a wicked start. So let's see how it goes. There's a good argument that I don't need to coin those and I don't need to do this, but I wanted to see what it felt like to get a really quick start out. See if we can keep up the gas, or if you gas out, you run out of pressure, right? Because we have quite a few high cost cards in the deck. As you see, we already drew 1. We need to now draw like Shotbot or Murger, and then we need to draw Bronze Explorer, and then we need to draw Lightforge Zealot. If we don't, if we draw Lady Liadrin, and then like a Sungill, and then like a Lightforge Crusader, we're gonna get a feel for how this goes. But it's pretty good turn 1, a 2-4 and a 1-3, and of course the Libram is getting passed back to hand, so we do have a little bit more value in hand where we can keep buffing the hero power. Basically, I can always summon a 2/2 with Death Rattle. So, I mean, I guess worst case scenario, the hero power is enough to kind of get us through this. And then, of course, I think we might have just made our opponent concede again. This deck has an incredible ability to make people concede. I feel like I've never played a deck that made people concede so readily. I don't get it. We've been forcing people to concede at an unheard of rate so far. We either win this immediately or we don't win. There's no in between. So this is the fastest deck climb ever. We just made her leave. She was here, right? She mulliganed. It wasn't like she was AFK the whole time. She straight up left. I like Hand of Vidal, but I don't want to Libram yet until we know that it's going to be cheaper. 2-mana Librams are just the worst feeling plays, I think. Liadrin is a little too early. I would almost like to cut Liadrin, but the problem is I just don't think you can beat anybody late if you cut Liadrin. And then you'd probably have to shift the whole deck down and curve and play those Bossing of Kings and higher tempo plays, Brazen Zealots, right? Like make it an actual aggro deck, which I don't know if that supports Libram of Justice, certainly doesn't support Libram of Hope. So then you're basically operating on only Libram of Wisdom, which feels weird. So I think you have to build it this mid-range package, or it just, I think it gets too awkward, doesn't it? I think we're going to coin Murger into Hand of Vidal here. Hand of Vidal and Bronze Explorer help us refill the hand, so losing coin and accelerating that tempo doesn't risk as much as normal. And certainly Life Forge Zealot's a good follow-up 2 on 4. It's a pretty good opener here. To Papa Kid with another gifted sub. Congrats to Andy, man. Do you know if there's a new bundle coming soon? I don't know. What is the deal? I actually don't understand.